I'm Kelly, and this is my first video that I am going to upload on YouTube. I've created a channel. This is a brand new thing for me, and the reason I've created this video is to just make it an intro and tell you very quickly what I'm thinking about doing for myself and looking for feedback and advice, and that's the whole reason for all of this. I have been inspired for a number of years by looking at watching and subscribing and really binge watching some videos of individuals, families, and couples that are out there living a nomadic lifestyle. There are many methods in which these individuals live their lifestyle. They all look amazing. So all of them are intriguing to me, and I have convinced myself that this is something that I want to do for myself. I feel like I'm kind of on my own doing this. I don't have any friends that would even consider joining me, and my kids are too old, and I'm going to be doing this on my own. But that's not a bad thing. I actually am an introvert, and I think the solitude and the solo adventure is what makes it exciting. So that's fine. But I think the challenge for me is, well, there's two major things that are challenges for me, and that's where I'm looking for some comments regarding, if you've done this yourself, how did it go? Do you have any regrets? What would you have done differently? I know that part of the journey is learning, but I'm a little older than some of the people that are living this lifestyle now, so I don't really want to spend years figuring it out. So I have worked in a full-time, probably more than full-time, as far as all the hours that I have put in over the years, but definitely a full-time office conservative type job for, I think I said, almost 30 years. So giving up I'll say the constant, or the stability of the salary that supports my existing lifestyle, and giving up a home that I live in, and I say giving up, but it really probably isn't giving up. It's just transitioning to something else. But it's going to be an adjustment, I'm sure, to lose I'm not worried about losing the job. It's not a job I can take on the road. But the reliability of that income, just knowing that it's coming in. I know that I'll need another stream of income. I don't need to make as much as I make in this job because it's a different expenses, but I do need income. I am not independently wealthy, well-to-do. I don't have $100,000 sitting in a bank account to support all of this. So I need to still support myself. And I know that it's possible because I see others do it, and they're not starving to death, and they're actually enjoying the way they're living their lives. So I know it's possible, and I think mentally I'm there as far as I can do this, but the logistics of actually doing it is a bit overwhelming, and I'm not sure I know what to do first. So that's really all I'm looking for at this point. I am hoping to document my journey, and just real quick about me, what I'm thinking about doing is making this adventure a drive across the United States. And I don't mean across like going from point A to point B and going back. I want to kind of go like this, I want to see all of the places I've always wanted to see, in no particular order other than just the order that makes logical sense, and weather permitting, of course. I don't know exactly what type of vehicle, but it will probably be something rather small, and I do not have a time limit although I'm anticipating at least a minimum of 12 months, maybe 24, maybe longer. I want this to be the experience of a lifetime. So I do not want to put a time limit with it, and I just want to see how it goes. I completely want to leave it open-ended. Would you agree with that? Would you think that it makes more sense to set a timeline and say, I'm going to do this within this amount of time and then try to do that? Or should I just leave it open, assuming that I have the income to support it? That's I think the key. And I need health insurance, right? And what else? What else am I not thinking about? That's the purpose for putting this out there to individuals that know, that have done this, that are doing it. Even if you've done it and you hated it, I'd like to hear what you hated about it. And if you stopped and you transitioned back into your previous lifestyle or a different lifestyle, are you happier? Not that it's going to change my mind, but it may give me some things to consider. And if you're loving it, what do you love about it? What makes it worth it? And have you adjusted to living on a lot less money? And have you adjusted to sleeping in your car or sleeping in a van and having bathroom facilities a lot more challenging, and laundry facilities and kitchen facilities? Like, all of that freaks me out. I've camped in my life. I've done a lot of tent camping as a kid and really my whole life. So that doesn't intimidate me. But what does, it's the amount of time. I can go camping for a weekend, maybe even a week, and I can get by, but I cannot wait to get home and get in the shower and have my bathroom. So doing this, I'll say full time, I don't know, that like I said, that freaks me out. So giving up those comforts, giving up my closet full of clothes, and just having all my clothes in a bin. Oh my gosh. But at the same time, it sounds exciting. And I don't think that those things that I just mentioned are going to prohibit me from doing this. It's just getting my mind around this is how it's going to be forever or for a period of time. I know that it can always stop if I am miserable and it's not working, or something happens with my health, or whatever happens. I know I can stop and I can go back to doing what I was doing before. So that's fine. I don't own a home, so it's not like I'm gonna sell my house and then I won't be able to move back. I live in a very expensive area, and a lot of people that own a home here just know that if they sell, they'll make a lot of money and they'll be able to do a lot, but they will not be able to come back and buy their home again or buy a home again. They're going to be priced out. So I don't have that problem just because I don't own anything. I rent, so I would just leave. Gosh, I think that's it. Thanks for listening this far. And like I said, don't worry about subscribing, because I know this is just a shot to see how this goes. If you have listened this far and you have some thoughts or you have some suggestions for me, please leave them down below, and maybe you'll see me again on my channel. Thanks. Bye.